Hi, Tracy. So it's Tracy McElfresh here with tips in and around a minute. So today I am going to give you some fit tips on making a corset back for a dress. So this is formal. We're in wedding season and the bridesmaid is really pregnant and the dress has to go up over her stomach, which means the top of it will not zip. She thought she was going to solve a lot of that problem with the open back, but it still doesn't zip all the way up. So here's what we did. First thing I did was say, well, does it need hemmed? Because if it needs hemmed, I can take the hemline scraps and make a tie and make some loops. She said, yes, even if it doesn't, we can hem it anyways, because she wanted that fabric. All right, so that's the first thing. Do we have material? Because if you don't have material, another tip is that you can actually go get ribbon from the store and make loops and your tie with a ribbon if you would like. But this way, it looks like it was supposed to be like this, like it was made like this from the factory. So the second thing we did was we took the zipper out. I went in while she was wearing it and I made chalk marks where she could zip it up to. And I made them on the inside so I didn't have to worry about them on the zipper. So I take the zipper out up to the chalk marks, and then so I don't accidentally take the zipper off track with the zipper head, I bar tack the sides down. And let's come in so you can actually really see. Okay, so first thing is to take that zipper out up to where my little mark was. Then I bar tack the sides, and you can do that with a threaded needle and just wrap it around on both sides so the zipper will stop. Or you can do the machine stitch on a bar tack. And then I replace the hook and eye to the new location so that the zipper will not come down. To make these loops really easily, you just make one solid long tube, longer than what you think you're gonna need. So I cut my tube 2 inches wide, and then I sewed the whole tube, and then I cut 2 inches by 2 inches. And I measured them 1 inch apart for this. Now you can do more or less, depending on how much structure, how much you want it to hold. So that's kind of what it's going to look like on her body. So I sewed them down and then I flipped them in and I sewed them down a second time to make sure nobody was going to fall off without a doubt. And then I took and made another 2-inch tube and for the tie. So that's pretty much it. It did take a couple hours and you'll want to charge for at least a couple hours, but here is a bonus tip. So have you ever heard of anybody using a crochet hook in sewing? So my mom taught me this and it's a really cool one. So you know those loops and buttons that are so hard to get? You can use a crochet hook, or you can use a crochet hook to thread these onto your bride or bridesmaids really quickly. So you put the crochet hook up through the loop and then you grab your tie, and the bigger the hook, the easier it is, and you pull it through and voila, you've got it through without having to use a safety pin or poke it through. You can quickly get your bride dressed and undressed with a crochet hook. So that's it. Tracy McElfresh, sewing tips in and around a minute. I hope that you liked these tips. Garment Designer Meetup is this Friday night, September 27th at Wright Memorial Library. The group is on Facebook, the Dayton Garment Designer Meetup. I also teach sewing classes, group classes here at Rosewood Art Center in Kettering, Ohio, if you're interested. And then I provide alterations. A lot of times I'm fully booked though, so Not too many last minute things. Be prepared. That's it. Tracy Sews. You can follow me on Instagram under Tracy Sews if you want to see some of the things I make. I made my top and my shorts for gym today. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye.